I don't think you got the memo that aging is supposed to mean shrinking. Is that true?
It is true. And it's kind
Uh-huh.
of learned, honestly, because I did not grow up with a mother who was like that at one point. I remember when I was 29 years old and I bought rollerblades. And my mom kind of looked at me and she kind of scuffed and she's like, "What are you going to be 30 years old and roller skating?" And I'm like, "Hell yeah, I hope I'm roller skating at 60." Right. And so, like, I did not grow up with that attitude. I did not grow up with it modeled for me. But I personally have really internalized this idea that when we're alive, we get to be fully alive if we choose. And I look for evidence of the amazing women, the amazing people that are doing things that you just would not think possible at age 60, at age 70, at age 80. And in the beginning, I almost looked to those people as my role models, right? Like I needed to see evidence and proof that
Yeah.
this is true. And
That's why I do this
obviously,
podcast, Dana.
yeah, exactly.
I'm always looking for the evidence and the inspiration. Yeah, there's something to
Yeah.
that, right?
Yeah. Living never gets old. And I really do believe that. And it never gets old unless you say so, right? Because the minute you say, I can't do that because I'm beyond a certain age, or that's not for me, or it's too late, or who do I think I am to start that at age 60, whatever, 70, whatever. Like as soon as you start going there, you prove yourself right. It's like you say that, you're right. You're not going to do it.
My 40s were that. That's what I was
Mhm.
doing in my 40s. And here's the thing, I didn't know I was doing it. I had no idea that
Mhm.
my ideas about aging were limiting me. It was just so part of the thought loop on repeat in my brain that was unchallenged belief
Yeah.
that I didn't know.
That is such a juicy topic because most of us believe that the beliefs that we have are fact.
Hmm.
But a belief is nothing more than a thought that you thunk enough to have it become your belief. And
Right.
so you can actually recreate new beliefs that serve you. But you need to do that at the level of thought. Like, meaning, start playing with new ideas, right? Maybe it is possible for me to change my career in my 50s and my 60s. Maybe it is possible for me to get in the best shape of my life after
Yeah.
menopause. Maybe, right? Like kind of playing with that thought. And now you're looking for evidence of it. Now you're seeing other people that are doing it. Now that you're seeing it, and I think we need to see evidence at times to fully believe and make that belief our own. Because these beliefs that you say you're kind of not even aware of, they're tricky because we don't even realize that the
So
little
sneaky.
belief system is like running the show and you have no idea it even exists, right? So our job is to notice and kind of poke holes in it,
So
right?
your mom wasn't your example.
Mm-mm.
Where does all this come from for you? Like, does it just like naturally part of you, or did you have any kind of an aha, or just this is just in you?
Mm.
Because if
It,
it's just in you,
it,
I'm
it,
kind
it's,
of jealous,
it's,
Dana.
it's, bo- it's both. It's both. I had a grandma I absolutely adored, and she was so much fun and so full of life. And just even when she was having really tough health challenges, she was just this beautiful spark. I remember at her funeral, a woman saying, "Your grandma was just a basket of sunshine." And she was. And it's not that she avoided or didn't talk about the challenges she had, but she was just all in on life. So to me, my grandma is my role model. And I guess an aha moment, very sadly, was my mom's funeral.
Oh.
My mom's funeral, there were two people there other than family. She did not really fully live her life. I think she kind of lived vicariously through us.
Mm.
And so at her funeral, it felt kind of twisted. Like what popped into my mind was like a book title, Lessons from the Grave. I mean, like that is like stuck with me. It just stood out to me that the true sadness wasn't her passing. It was the way she lived. It was the way that she actually didn't live when she was alive. And so that was apparent to me in her life, but it like seeing her die at age 63, and seeing that be kind of the outcome of her life was not only eye-opening, but it just kind of sealed the deal on me that wait a minute, like like she missed the boat. And that's what's sad. She had a lot of those beliefs, right? that women don't roller skate at age 30 because you're a woman, right? Like, I mean, like those kind of beliefs that did not serve her.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, sometimes having an example that shows us what we don't want is
Yeah.
almost even more powerful than having an example that shows us what we do want. Why do you think getting older brings more of us, both good and bad, to the surface?
I think we're more aware of having less time left. I think there's an urgency that becomes more forefront in our mind that, someday may not happen. And so we actually, this is the time. Like if we want to do this thing, if we want to create this thing, if we want to experience this thing, either I'm doing it now, like shit or get off the pot, right? Like I mean, like there
Yeah.
is the urgency that's created.
Well, I think that midlife really does tend to bring everything to the surface. It certainly did for me. And it started off with years of not feeling enough. And
Mhm.
that surfaced first. And it had to get bad enough that I realized I needed to take the reins somehow. And I did realize it was stinking thinking that I was watching other people live their lives and thinking, why does everybody else have this thing figured out? Everybody else seems to like have all their ducks in a row, except for me, you
Well,
know?
and what a number we do on ourselves, right? And for me, I also realized that there's a big gift in understanding our life and understanding and accepting like fully ourself and of course pursuing whatever it is we want to pursue. So I think it starts with ourself, right? I think it
Yeah.
starts with really tapping in and understanding and accepting and even loving ourselves.
Hey, there's more to this conversation that's going to be dropping tomorrow as a full Late Bloomer Living episode. So look for that. It'll be linked here somewhere below. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Yvonne Marchese. This is the Late Bloomer Living podcast. If you want more of this content, subscribe. I'll see you next time. And in the meantime, bloom like you mean it.